welcome to a UTRGV Radio News special report on the 2018 midterm elections. I'm Albert Monroy. To start off this special report, I bring you the election results from Hidalgo County. Hidalgo County just experienced a strong voter turnout Tuesday night. The total number of votes for the 2018 elections was 144,355 votes submitted as of 11:18 p.m. In case you missed it, here is a recap of the preliminary results. For United States Representative District 15, Democrat Vicente Gonzalez leads with 75,408 votes over Republican Tim Wesley. For County Judge, Democrat Richard Cortez leads with 106,745 votes over Republican Jane Cross. The city of Edinburgh had 4 propositions on the ballot with 100% of precincts reporting. Proposition A fails with 51.25% against. Proposition B passes with 63.75% for. Proposition C passes with 51.76% for. And Proposition D passes with a slim margin of only 3 votes. For more information on election results, visit hidalgocounty.us. Reporting for UTRGV Radio News, I'm Albert Monroy. Hannah Lopez brings us the election results from Cameron County as well as voter turnout.
Voters across Cameron County dropped by the polls on Tuesday to cast the final ballots. The total amount of voters for the 2018 election was 145,949. As of 11:09 p.m., with the majority of the results in, the projected wins for Cameron County are as follows. For County Judge Eddie Trevino Jr. leading with 42,823 votes and Carlos Cascos with 29,032. For U.S. Representative District 34, Philemon B. Vela leading with 46,707 and Ray Gonzalez with 24,713. For Bronzo ISD Position 2, Erasmo Castro surpasses Herman Otis Powers and Carlos Elizondo with 10,059 votes. Cameron County Elections Administrator Remy Garza says this term's election had a great voter turnout. He adds that there was a change in the crowd of voters this election compared to last year's election.
We were looking at some of the early figures, and where you would see the age group of 18 to 25 only having 1,000 or 2,000, we had already had 6,000 to 8,000 people actually in that age group, and it was comparing with the older generation, the 65 to 75. While those are normally the higher ones in our thing, we were really surprised to see that that age group actually did increase.
This is Hannah Lopez for UTRGV Radio News.
And now for statewide results for the 2018 midterm. With 99.1% of precincts reporting at 9:21 a.m. Wednesday, the Texas general elections are coming to a close. Incumbent Republican Senator Ted Cruz wins over Democratic candidate Beto O'Rourke by a margin of over 200,000 votes and will keep his spot in the U.S. Senate. Incumbent Republican Governor Greg Abbott won a second term, defeating Democrat Lupe Valdez by a margin of over 700,000 votes. The race for lieutenant governor has been won by Republican incumbent Dan Patrick, who is over 200,000 votes ahead of Democratic opponent Mike Collier. And incumbent Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton outpaced Democrat Justin Nelson with a margin of 189,431 votes to serve a second term. Cameron County Elections Administrator Remy Garza is hopeful that this midterm is a sign for greater turnout in future elections.
If people are willing to take the opportunity to vote and go out on these types of races, when we think of the upcoming constitutional races, I hope they'll tune in just as seriously, and then of course the 2020 presidential elections.
For UTRGV Radio News, I'm Albert Monroy. Reporting was contributed by Zuge Trevino with the Rider newspaper. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this UTRGV Radio special report on the 2018 midterm election. Thank you for listening.